If you want to stay up to date with all current hip hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to become part of this community. So today I came across this article on Genius that talked about the whole drama, controversy, and backlash surrounding Lil Nas X and his latest release, Montero, Call Me By Your Name. Now, you've probably heard the song and probably even more seen the video for, because that was really the big thing that everybody was talking about. And I'm gonna do this video a little bit less edited because this article basically has all the info that we need on this, and I want to go through it chronologically with you guys and give my opinion on this and kind of get you up to date with everything that's been happening in this debate. Now, Lil Nas X released the Montero video last Friday, March 26th, I believe it was, and it had a lot of people talking. In the video, he's giving the devil a lap dance, and he's making very obvious references to Satan, and with this, he is rejecting the Catholic approach to homosexuality because, as you probably know, he is publicly come out as gay, and he's been an icon for this. And with this, he's further establishing that part of his identity, also with the identity of his artist. And so a lot of people had some stuff to say about this, and I thought some of this was rather funny. Some of this is actually talking about some real underlying issues, and I wanted to go over it. Now, this article, as you can see, he exchanged words with the governor of South Dakota and a Tennessee pastor, and there's some funny stuff that went down. We're going to get into what really happened. One thing I want to mention as well is that he, as you can see here, a custom-made unofficial pair of Nikes. If you haven't seen that, I actually reacted to this live on stream. By the way, go watch the stream every Sunday, 2 p.m. EST, if you're not up to date yet. And I was also rather shocked, but I thought it was... I think it was a bold move. I think it was something to just really get people mad, get people talking, and that's exactly what he achieved. Now, if you haven't seen the shoes yet, these are the shoes in question. They are a Lil Nas X Satan shoe. As you can see, they have obvious references to Satanism, to a lot of religious concepts, and that's really what people were mad about. But yeah, that's just to get y'all up to date on that. Now, moving further in this whole discussion, we can see that this governor, Kristi Noem, who is the governor of South Dakota, she actually replied to this tweet of the shoes saying, "Our kids are being told that this kind of product is not only okay, it's exclusive. But do you know what's more exclusive? Their God-given eternal soul." So as you can see, she's taking a very conservative, religious stance on this. And Lil Nas X replied to this, "You're a whole governor and you on here tweeting about some damn shoes. Do your job." And I thought this was really funny. Him just putting her in her place, because this obviously is just an opportunity for so many people to express their own opinions about, this kind of stuff. And I think that Lil Nas X being active on social media and getting back at those people is a good thing, and it's helping the whole movement that he's trying to start and the whole agenda that he's mentioned in that note that he wrote to his 14-year-old self that I went over in my other video on this. Go watch that if you haven't yet. I think there's also a lot of very valuable information in there. And then she further replied to this response, and she said, "What good will it be for someone to gain the world yet forfeit their soul?" And this is a verse from Matthew. And then Lil Nas X replied, "Shoot a child in your mouth while I'm riding." And he said this is a verse from Montero, which I thought was just hilarious. I think he's beating them with their own weapons, and I love to see this. I think this is really hilarious. I know there's a lot of people, obviously, that are going to be mad at him for this, but I like that he's really polarizing in this whole debate, because he's trying to convey his agenda, and the only way to do this is to be polarizing, and he's doing exactly that, and I love it. Further on, we also have a live stream from, it says, right-wing pastor Greg Locke. or Locke, or however you pronounce his name. And apparently on during a service, he was mentioning Montero and Old Town Road, so both, Lil Nas X songs. And he apparently is not a fan of them and said some stuff about them. And Lil Nas X just replied to this saying, "I'm sampling this." So also not taking it seriously, just joking about it. And I like that he's out there being active and responding to stuff, getting this discussion going. That's exactly what he needs to do to get people talking. And I think that's a great thing. Moving on, we have some more stuff that I thought was funny. We have him even posting a parody of the shoe. He said, "We have decided to drop these to even the score. Y'all happy now?" And I thought this was also really hilarious. It's a Chick-fil-A version of his shoe, of his Satan shoe. And as you guys probably know, Chick-fil-A is very famously very conservative, religious, Catholic. So that's kind of like, as he said, to even the score, which is that's hilarious, guys. Cardi B also had some stuff to say about this. She said, "Don't confuse and compare my sexual confidence with anything that has to do with religion. You keep putting me in these tweets and I don't play that stuff. I have a very strong faith in God and I don't play with him neither. Leave me then F alone." So she's saying this because a lot of people were putting her into the same discussion because of her lyrics for WAP, and a lot of, very conservative right-wing people also had some negative stuff to say about WAP when it dropped, and they were just bringing her up in this discussion alongside Lil Nas X, and she just wanted to distance herself from that. Another thing that I wanted to mention is also that Joyner Lucas had some stuff to say about this, just to kind of give you guys every single perspective that had some stuff to say about it out there. And he came on Twitter to say, "I think the biggest problem for me is the fact he don't understand Old Town Road is every kid's anthem. Children love him for that record," which I'm not very sure about. But still, they tuned in and subscribed to his channels. So with no disclaimer, he just dropped some left field stuff and all our kids seen it, shaking my head. So this, of course, alluding to the fact that Old Town Road accumulated a lot of a very young demographic for Lil Nas X, and now they've all been exposed to this whole Satan worship that he's now promoting. Lil Nas X then said, "I literally sing about lean and adultery in Old Town Road. You decided to let your kids listen. Blame yourself." And I thought that pretty accurately summed up everything that has been going on here. I think Lil Nas X is right about, getting back at all these people and putting them in their place. And I love that he's out there standing up for what he believes in and for what his agenda is. And now I want to know what you think about all this. Do you agree with Lil Nas X? Do you think it's really a good thing that he's out there fighting for everything that he believes in? And which side on this discussion are you on? Do you think some of these comments from these right-wing people are funny? Do you think they have some sort of rightful stance in this? And let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media and blog down in the description. It really helps me out. Until the next one, y'all have an incredible day, and y'all take care.